Journals, journals, all the journals, notebooks everywhere, pens, pencils. I walk around like I'm okay, but inside I want more journaling equipment. Welcome to the bullet journal series. I have been asked for so many different topics to do with bullet journaling after I did my Bujo flip through, which is just amazing. I appreciate the response from you guys. I appreciate your questions. I have lost count of how many vlogs I now got planned to make relating to bullet journaling. So, cracking on. If you are unfamiliar with my channel, perhaps you're finding it through a bullet journal search term, you've never come across me before. My name is Tova. I am a special needs mum, and that's what I normally vlog about, is life with a severely disabled child. But I'm finding myself with some amazingly child-free days. They haven't all been amazing. I've had COVID. And my ex-husband, the girl's dad, have taken the children so that I can recover. And I have enough energy now to do my vlogging. And what better time to record bullet journal stuff than when you haven't got kids around who are messing with everything that you've planned to do. So that's why I started this series on bullet journals. Please stay with me. Subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you don't miss any of those vlogs, and all of my other content is obviously gonna keep going. Stuff about life with a severely disabled child, stuff about life as a single mom, as a single special needs mom, all of the things that I do. So it's nice to have you here. Welcome. If you are interested in bullet journaling and you want some advice and tips on which journal to use, I am adding a few links in the description to this vlog about this particular journal that I'm using and bits and pieces of equipment. Equipment is a word I use for Elin, like Elin's tube feeding equipment or her wheelchair equipment. Is it bullet journal equipment? Stationary, call it stationary, woman. One of the questions was, Tova, can you show us how you did the spread in which you worked out how many hours you've actually got available for you? You know what? I can. Better yet, I recorded it as I drew it up. This is the spread. It's color-coded. The green boxes are the hours that I am child-free in a fortnight. And child-free time, obviously, is time where I might be able to work on my business and on my vlogging and on my website and on admin, but also all of my personal things. There's a lot of personal stuff that needs to be done, and there's a lot of administrative tasks around Elin. So those are the hours that I have conceivably available to me in a week, provided that energy is on top, right? Why did I do this spread? Well, actually, twofold. I was feeling overwhelmed, but I was also planning in time to work on the business, and I planned X number of hours on content creation, X number of hours on design, X number of hours on business admin, on social media, on research, on training. And every week I ended up not having completed as many hours as I wanted, and I was feeling disappointed in myself, and I was stressed out, and all of those things. And I thought to myself, am I over planning? Am I overreaching myself here? I actually did two different things to identify the overwhelm. This was one of them. This was the one in which I was looking at, all right, but how much availability have I really got? And the other one is a spread I will talk about in more detail in a separate vlog, but it looks like this. This is a baseline diary where I simply wrote down what I was doing in a given half hour every day and realized that I was doing too much. It was actually after I did the baseline that I did this available hours. Effectively, I thought I had more time to work on my business than I did. Or I didn't really think it, but I acted as though I had more time to work on my business than I did. And then I was left feeling disappointed in myself, like I'd failed, stressed out, like I needed to plan in more next week. And it had to change. So that's why I did this spread, and I did record it as I was making it. So we're gonna go straight into that. Hope you enjoy. Any questions, you know where the comments field is. Any requests in terms of vlog content, again, put them in the comments field. Find me on social media and enjoy the rest of this vlog. The purpose of this grid is to give me a 2-week overview of the time that I have available for me. So top line or horizontal line is 11.5 centimeters and vertical line is 16.5 centimeters, and this gives me from the hours of 6 in the morning till 9 at night every day of the week. I don't really have like a working week and then a weekend. I have a 2-week rolling childcare schedule where I have my children every other weekend, and then I don't have the children the other weekend, and that means really concentrated working time for me. So really what I want to do right now is to see what is feasible, what is realistic, how much time do I actually have to spend on my business, and when does that time occur. So I've now done my grid for 2 weeks, and it is time for me to start color coding. Right. I need a key. Children. What shall I call this? Shall I call this available or potential work time? Or definitely... call it potential time, and definitely not. So every weekday morning I have the children until, I have one child at least until 9 o'clock. Because I'm a family vlogger, time when I have the children is time when I can work. As in, I can obviously record and do things when I have the children, and household stuff also happens when I have the children, right? And I've already made a mistake. Do I have an eraser? I thought I had one. Oi, where'd it go? I had one just a moment ago, you know. There. Alright, when am I definitely not available? I'm definitely not available when I do Elin's school lunches, and that's 12:30 to 1:30. Well, for sake of argument, let's block out 2 hours for that, because I've got to get up there and I've got to make her food, and like there's more to it than just that half hour when I'm in school feeding her. And then I lose an hour well, realistically I lose an hour on school run every day, don't I? Fridays I have therapy. That means, provided I have no other appointments on, nothing else happening, I have potential time here. I think it's important to be realistic. Am I really going to work at 9 o'clock at night? Not at the moment. Am I really going to work at 6 o'clock in the morning? Well, I can actually. I used to be up at 4:30. I'd quite like to get back into that sort of really early mornings, but not right now, I think is fair to say. But let's count this up. How much do I actually have? So in a week with no kids, I have 53 potential hours. In a week with the kids, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. And that makes 76, which divided by 2 is something. It is. Over 2 weeks, I average 38 potentially available hours a week to do my work. Now, these aren't potentially available hours. Every day I need to eat, right? And I need to make breaks for my well-being and for looking after myself and so on and so forth. Time when I have the children is fluid. I may or may not be able to actually do things during those times. I mean, if the kids are asleep and I'm up here, then, I could shower or I could work or I could prep stuff for the day or what have you. If I average 38 available hours a week, I'm obviously not going to work all those 38 because there are other things that need to happen. So how much is it realistically I've got every week to work? Probably more likely 30 hours. So that was quite an interesting exercise to do, just to see what is my available time and what is realistic here. So if that's what is realistic right now, and I'm saying right now, this will change as I get over my depression and I start feeling better. I'm gonna have so much more energy and capacity and I will be able to increase my potentially available hours. But I can't over plan right now. If I over plan, then I get overwhelmed. Okay, good exercise, interesting. Do we call this the Bujo series? I'm a bullet journal addict. Hi, I'm Tova and I'm addicted to Bujos. Confessions of a Bujoholic. I'm sure that's been done before. That is too good not to have been done before. But it is good.